I'm what you would call an emerging artist, going into my second year in university this coming September. So I started out, I guess my passion for art really started with charcoal drawings to capture a moment in time and capture people's emotions. And that kind of developed as I went through university. And with the first year of university, they kind of give you everything. They put you into every media that you can think of. And so I did printmaking, bookmaking, web design, black and white photography. As I went through that process, I really became interested in black and white photography, traditional photography. And I found that there's a close relationship between the charcoal drawings and the black and white photography, because you can really manipulate the final print of a photograph when you're in the dark room, just as when you're using the charcoal, and you can change the details, or you can add more definition to different parts of the subject or the actual composition. So I found that really interested me, and I started working more with black and white, the traditional photography. For this exhibition, I'm planning on going and talking to the older Caymanians in the community and just asking them what was life like when they were my age. When did they remember the 1932 hurricane? When did electricity come to Cayman? What was it like when they saw the first car? And like getting to know what life was like when they were younger. And through that, I really want to pass on the traditions that I think as a younger generation, we get really caught up with Xbox and the newest iPhone and having games on the computer, and we don't really socialize with the older generations as much as we used to. And I really wanted to bring that back into play, that the younger generations will see that it's still important to talk to the older generation, to talk to your grandparents, to talk to your great-grandparents if they're still alive. So with that, I really want to bridge the gap between the older generation and the younger generation. So while I'm sitting down talking with the older Caymanians, I'm planning on taking black and white stills of them and then going into the dark room and developing that. So with the black and white stills, I want to capture the true essence of who they are and who we are as a people and where we've come from. There's a certain timelessness with black and white photography that you get with the subjects, and I really want to take the traditional black and white photography and merge that and show it in a modern light. So I'm planning on having some sound pieces as well with the photography. So I really hope that it'll interest the younger generations, the way that it's displayed in the exhibition itself, as well as spark that interest of sitting down and talking and reliving the stories that the older generations have to tell us. So for the 2-week residency, while I'll be here at the gallery, the visitors can come in and just look around in the studio, or my studio, and see the different things that inspired me. Like I have pictures of my family on the wall here. I have black and white photos, as you see behind me. I have a photo studio, which visitors, they can come in and sit down and we can play around with the lights and take some still shots of them as they come in if they'd like, or I can sketch them. And I'll be working on some charcoal drawings as well as the photography, so they can come in and see what new drawing I'll be working on. And if they have any questions or any thoughts that they think, or any inspiration that they'd like to give me, I'm free and open to that.